Hello everyone, welcome to another part. I will continue on texturing my apartment. I will start with some assets on the bathroom. I will add the same material as this yellow, so I need to rename this yellow material and give it a name to apply it easily in my assets. For example, I will create yellow texture like this to find it easily to apply it in other assets. For example, I will apply it here, yellow, or maybe I will call it yellow texture. Also here I will apply yellow texture. Also for these small parts, I will select these parts, then select this last and link the materials like this. Then I will texture this mirror. So the texture of the mirror is very easy. Add the new material and increase the metallic to 1 and the roughness to 0, and you will have the mirror material. Now I need to apply a glass material for this, and also the glass material, it's very easy to apply. So delete this grid UV texture and apply a new principal BSDF to have a glass material. It should decrease the roughness to 0 and increase the transmission to 1 to have the glass material. You see here that we not have transmission because we are in the EV mode, so we need to enable this screen space reflection. Also some options in the materials settings, maybe if we are in the settings, we need to enable the blend mode to alpha blend and made the shadow mode to none to have the transmission. Also we need to go to EV and apply the screen space reflection also to have this reflection. I think that I miss something. I will go to material. I missed that I need to enable the screen space refraction also to have the refraction as you see here. Also decrease the refraction depth to 001 like this, and you will have refraction. Now I need to isolate this and add some second textures. For example, I need to add this and assign to him another material, another black material like this, and click assign and change this material to black and give it some glossiness 0.3 for example. Also I made the same thing for these pieces, so I need to make the same thing. So select these faces and select these faces. Also I need to select these faces. I think it's a repeated method in the texturing. Just have PBR materials from a source that you have, for example like polygon.com, chocofor.com, imesh.com, quixelmegascan.com, any source of material, and apply your material. So make sure that you have PBR material to have realistic results in your project. So I finished with that. I will apply the same material for these things, add a new material and make it black or gray as the references and give it some roughness, and apply the same material for these things also. So I will select this and select this last and apply the material. So I think that I'm finished with the bathroom. I will go to another thing. For example, this bookshelf. I think as the reference mentioned, it's very simple material. I will delete this UV grid material, and I think this bookshelves it look like a pink material, so I will make it maybe a pink material like this and give it some reference, increase the specular to 1 and give it some roughness to be some glossy. Now I need to apply this material to this bookshelf also. So I need to select this and apply the same material. Now I need to save as usual. So I will let this material kitchen in another part, or maybe I will do it in this part. Also this cloth cabinet, I think that I will made it to another parts. Also this doors, which has specific or special material that I will made it in a separate part. Maybe I will do the material of the window. It's very simple, so I will apply a general material a black metal, so I will apply metal. I will make it black as the reference shown and give it some roughness 0.3. It's good. I use it always in my projects in the metal material. So I need now to apply the glosses. The gloss here, it's very special, so I will not made it with principal BSDF. So I will create another slot and give it a material and assign it to this 3-panel glasses. So I will select the second slot and apply it. Then I will apply a special procedural gloss. So because the gloss in cycles is very complicated, if you apply the simple gloss BSDF, you will have a lot of noise in your scene. So I will do some trick that I learned from Blender Guru and other artists. Thanks for him. So follow along. I will add first a glossy material because the glass is a glossy material in general. Also, I will add a transparent BSDF because also the characteristic of the glass is transparency. So I will mix between these two materials like this and put a mask here, a factor. So I will use the Fresnel mask and plug it to the factor. Also increase the IOR to 14, and as you see here in the preview, we have a gloss, fake gloss procedure in Blender. Now we need to do some tricks. I will use the light path node and do some math node, converter, math, and combine with the shadow rays and the diffuse rays. Also duplicate this, let the function to add, and combine this result with the glossy ray, and also duplicate the mix shader. So I will mix the results of this with a transparent material and add the result of this rays as the factor of this mix shader. So like this, we have a gloss shader. As you see here, I need just to decrease the roughness to have a glossy glass material. So like this, I'm finished with the glass special material. I will apply the same thing to this. So you see here that I have black material, and in this area I have glass material because of the normals, so it's not a problem. I will apply the same thing for this window. So I will select this first and select this last and click Ctrl L and link the materials, then go to these panels in the edit mode and select it, then apply the glass material to it, and you will have a good glass material. I think I want to pass to second material or other parts to textured, so I think I will go to the kitchen material.